Well, back at Miners Marsh in Kenful, and the game plan this morning was to capture a red-winged blackbird with the breath, and this was potentially an ideal day to shoot that. I think I did get the image. It took about 2 hours. I've been here for a bit. Red-winged blackbirds have taken off for a while, so I'm just gonna catch up here, but there are a few ingredients. First off, you need red-winged blackbird. So I checked eBirds, and there's a watch list, which actually happened to be my uncle. And he noted 9 here, so they're already back in the area. You need cold conditions. So this morning it was around -5. It's starting to warm up now, but I don't know if that'll catch, but you can see the breath. And then ideally calm conditions, and today's a little bit windy. And then you need sun, and then backlit. So we got looking out over cattails here, and then have the bird in between the sun, and then backlit the breath. So I forgot to mention that you also want a dark background to really make the breath pop. So you can see how it's backlit here, and then we're just shooting. I've been shooting most of the morning. Again, there's no red-winged blackbird here right now, but that was a shot from earlier. I don't know if it'll come across, but very well. But right up there is the breath. So I've taken a lot of images this morning, so hopefully going through I'll have some, but it wasn't every breath that they took that it came out, and it was like maybe 1 in 100. I'm not sure why, and it wasn't necessarily when it was calm versus when the wind picked up. So, but I could see mine, so I knew there was a chance I could see there. So stuck around, got it. I think I'm gonna go over onto the other side and check out some of the ducks, or hunt for another composition here with trying to find another red-winged blackbird. This ended up being my best image capturing the breath. Too bad it wasn't on the framing like some of the earlier images. Most ended up being like the previous, just a small amount of breath at the most. There was one really nice breath that I missed. I said, she was next to me at the time and missed it with this beast. A Canon 600 f4 on an R3 body. It just means I need to go back, but I think the cold mornings are done for the year. I did catch some nice breaths on a video here when the red-winged blackbird was on a multifloral rose. this little kind of island spit here. Was hoping for some Canadian geese. They're out there, they're just not visible on the other side of these little islands. I don't know, you won't be able to see, but where is he? There's one. There's one right in behind there. But it's another bird I don't have a great image of yet. I can hear it, but I can't find it. There's a woodpecker in the woods back here somewhere. I've spotted a downy, or pretty sure it's a downy. But he's not the one making the noise, so keep looking for it though. I didn't have any luck finding the woodpecker, and he stopped eating, so I don't know where it went. It's warm enough now. I'm not going to get any more breath shots of the red-winged blackbird, so I'm just going to take another loop around, see if I can find a good shot of a can of geese or something else interesting, and then figure out what I'm going to do from there. I have 2 ideas, and we'll see how that pans out. But I didn't film a lot in the morning. I was trying to get the shot as well. There's probably 5 photographers that were doing the same thing, so obviously that's the right place, right time, because I wasn't by myself, so I don't like filming when other people are around either. So Kennedys aren't cooperating, so I think I'll move on to another spot. Actually, might have an eagle flying over. Well, that's what I was looking for. It was a bald eagle just standing in the field. I thought it might have been a log at first, and then I was like, no, that's definitely a head. And as soon as I pulled to a stop, it took off. They're pretty skittish for the size that they are. And like, I wasn't like super close to them either, but ideally I want them on like a post, but if I don't have a shot, it doesn't even matter, does it? But we'll keep driving around here for a little bit, and there's one soaring earlier, so there's 2 for sure. this will block the wind, but I did walk up a little bit. Again, I didn't want to scare them off. Looks like they're eating. So there's crows or ravens, seagulls, and then a bunch of bald eagles. So I think I got a couple shots. Hopefully some came out when they were actually carrying something. But we'll go leave them be and see if I can find one perched on a post. The wind is really picked up. I'm cold on the hands. I didn't bring my gloves out. That go. I'll put them on next time.
I wasn't a fan of most of the images I took. I respected my distance and therefore they were heavy crops. There were also a lot of distracting lines from the fields as well as the other birds. I like this one, the eagle carrying something, but more the position of the other three crows. I also caught some pictures of the eagle drying off after it was bathing. I didn't see any other good opportunities for the eagle and went on a Grand Recce to Horton's Landing. It's not far from the chapel, and this is a landmark close to where the Acadian people were loaded onto boats for deportation in 1755. I wanted to see if the cross would line up well for a Milky Way shot later in the season. It looks like it will line up really well and also afford a lot of flexibility in terms of positioning.
I'm at Marsh now. It's in Falmouth off the Bog Road. It's an area that they put in boxes for the wood ducks. So someone pointed that out after my Sullivan's video, or Sullivan's Pond video, where I was trying to get the wood duck. So I'm here, hopefully getting it. There was one on my uncle's list for Miners Marsh. I didn't see one there, but so taking a pit stop here, see if I can find anything. Well, I'm at the end of the trail. There's no really easy access down to the water here. There's also no wildlife. I saw one Canada goose way off in the distance with the binocs, but not a whole lot to see here. So I'm gonna make my way back to the car and probably call it without that. But I got my image of the red-winged blackbird with the breath. Super excited about that. So, but thanks for watching.